You spent 10 years researching Reagan's life. You were at his presidential library. And I think one of the advantages you had, one, you mentioned you didn't have to interview him like Edwin Morris did, but two, not only did you have probably more documents that were maybe declassified, but then you still had people that were alive that dealt with President Reagan. With all your interviews and all the research you did, what was the most surprising contradiction you discovered between his public persona and his private character?
That's a great question. I mean, I think to address the first part of your observation, I mean, I think I was kind of in a sweet spot where I was able to have access to a lot of declassified documents that previous writers did not have. And yet at the same time, I was still able to talk to a lot of people who were really close to Ronald Reagan, a lot of whom, by the way, are no longer around. People that I talked to, during the course of my book research, like Colin Powell or George Shultz or uh, Dick Allen, who just died, many others who have since passed away. So I was lucky to have their insights. And I think the biggest, what I actually found was that talking to the biggest bold-faced names, the most famous people, again, people like Schultz or Jim Baker or Colin Powell, yeah, I mean, it was completely essential to do that